This is a multifunctional space. It is, of course, where I make art. It is also where I work and where I film my videos, but it's also our spare room, so it acts as a place for storage. It is where we work out. It is where Ozzy does his work sometimes, and it's potentially going to be the room where we start our indoor herb garden. So it's a big space, but we ask a lot of it. And as time has gone on, as we've been here for a year now, almost to the day-to-day use and the increasing demands that we're putting on this place have left it feeling no longer fit for purpose. It's actually quite overwhelming right now in here, so I'm planning to do a bit of a rejig, a bit of a reshuffle. The first thing I'm going to do is give it a quick tidy, get everything back in its place so I can reevaluate where that place realistically should be. Even with things put away, it feels really overwhelming, the task of tackling this room. Things to consider like lighting for when I'm painting, good angles and backdrops for when I'm filming, furniture and stuff and where it's all going to go. Yesterday I did a few quick sketches of the room. I did it on Photoshop so that I could move things around, but I ended up just redrawing the room every time. I also made the room on The Sims and gave it a rejig there, but I forgot to save it, so I just started moving things around. I had a vague idea of what I thought might work, but honestly, as soon as I started delving into all the stuff I had, it was like dredging up the bottom of a really clear river, like, I don't know, really muddying the water. Basically, the room ended up looking like this. I was more overwhelmed than ever. It was getting late. Ozzy got home from work, so I decided, let's just tackle a task that we can get done. We put together our new bedside tables from IKEA and the lamps that we got to go with them, and that was that. Lovely. Now, as you may have noticed, it is a new day. I just got back from the dentist. Don't really want to talk about it, but I have a new energy, a new approach. I am going to take as much stuff out of here as I can, mainly the stuff, you know, the bits and bobs. There is a lot of stuff, not so much the bigger pieces of furniture, but I just think if I can get it a little bit clearer in here, I'll have a better idea of the space that I'm going to be working with. Should have done that at the beginning.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. Seven years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. We just sail with the wind that we've got, and when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers of the shore.
Right, so it's finally starting to come together. All that's left really is to find places for all the leftover stuff. It's just small bits now, just the stuff that is surrounding me, and I think I'll be okay. I've got a couple of empty drawers. I've got those 2 shelves up there that are also empty, so I should be all right. In terms of the bigger stuff, there is still a lot to find a place for out on the landing. I'm actually trapped in at the moment, but I have moved the exercise bike out onto the landing, which means I have to find room for our washing basket and hoover, which were in that place before. I'm just waiting for Ozzy to get home now, and he can deal with his own pile of stuff, finding places for that. And I've left the legs of the table just in case he wants to do that, but otherwise I will paint those in a lovely dark charcoal colour later on today. But I have a good idea of where I want to put most of these things, so I'm just going to start working through it. Ooh. Now, one of the things that I have not been dealing with is this gorgeous box that got sent to me by Pan Art. I just didn't want to take everything out of it because it looks so beautifully presented. They have this focus on like handcrafting, art supplies, and real care for the environment as well. They sent this gorgeous sketchbook, some really lovely paper, some amazing brushes, and an apron too, and it's all so lovingly packed in this beautiful box. I didn't want to disturb it, but I'm not going to use it while it's sitting in this box, so I'm going to find a space for each of these individual things. These brushes are just exquisite. I've been settled in and using the room for a couple of days now, and I just have to say what a massive difference it's made. It feels so much roomier in here, and that just makes me feel less bogged down. I actually look forward to coming in here to work. We'll see how long that lasts, but for now it has made quite the difference. So thank you so much for joining me, keeping me company on this little project. I hope you are having a good one, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.